I've told this story 100 million times, but since I've got you all captive, I'm going to tell it again. One time I was driving to Cincinnati Children's Hospital with Joshua. He was little, and we had received the diagnosis that he was autistic. And initially, they gave us a horrible prognosis and a horrible diagnosis that they didn't give us much hope that really that he would ever amount to anything. Clearly, that is not what has happened. And I was on my way up there, and I was talking to my dad on the phone, and driving to Cincinnati Children's Hospital. And I was talking to Dad, and I said, I don't know. All I know is I don't even remember if we was pastoring here yet or not. I might not have been. I don't know why this is happening. I don't know. I've worked my guts out. I've done this and I've done that. I just think that this shouldn't be. And maybe I'm the only one that's ever said things like that in here. If so, just pray for me. I don't know why just belly aching, moaning, complaining. I got to Cincinnati Children's Hospital, and I walked in, and whenever I walked in, actually before we got to it, there's a burn. I remember this so clear. I can still see it in my mind. There's a children's burn hospital. And whenever we had to go past to get to the behavioral area. And whenever I pulled up, there was an ambulance there, and they was unloading some kid all wrapped up into the burn unit. And then when I went over into the actually children's hospital where I was taking Joshua, I'll spare you the details, but I saw some of the most pitiful kids I'd ever seen, some on ventilators that lived that way. And some kids who I'm not even sure they knew that they was in the world. I mean, and I saw all of that. And the moment I could get away, I ran back out. There was like this little courtyard area that was outside there. You remember that little? And I ran out there and I called my dad back. And I told Dad what I'd just seen. And I said, Dad, we have no problems. I'm sorry for everything I said. I've just got a wake-up call in my life. We are blessed. We are blessed, and we're going to get through this. And I will never ask questions about this ever again. 20 years later, I still have not asked questions about it ever again.